previously consumed DogFish Head Craft Brewery beers is out yet again, and the fresh one is in front of us, so you know what time it is. It's time for DJ to go loco! That's right, guys, we're going local again with yet another DogFish Head beer out of Milton, Delaware, US of A. Yay, yay, and what beer do we have from them today? We have a brand new beer. We have their SeaQuench Ale. This is a session sour, or what DogFish Head is calling it anyway, but it's a sour slash hybrid. Why am I saying that about this 4.9% ABV and 10 IBU brew? That's a collab with the National Aquarium in Baltimore. Well, they brew 3 beers sort of simultaneously to make it a hybrid beer. That's why it's like SeaQuench, because it's like quenching thirst, and sequential. Ooh, lovely play on words. Anyways, they brew a Kolsch, a Gose, and a Berlinerweiss, all traditional styles, and they say the middle finger to the Reinheitsgebot, since it's the anniversary year, is the fact that they blend all those 3 together, and then they put a crap ton of adjuncts in it. So, what are we talking about for adjuncts in this beer? We're talking about lime peel, black lime. Black limes are dehydrated, preserved limes. Excuse me. And we have sea salt, you know, for the sea part of the SeaQuench, and I believe as an homage to the Chesapeake Bay. And as well, coriander. I suspect also that there's probably some lactobacillus in there, maybe. If they're using a proper Berlinerweiss as part of the blend, it would have lactobacillus in it. So, for hops in this, they do tell us they use Saaz, and for malt, they tell us they use Munich and wheat malt in it. So, you know what? That all sounds pretty awesome. You can see I'm disgustingly sweaty because I just got done doing the lawn work. It is over 90 degrees today. Lucky me. So I figured, you know, since they're saying this is so refreshing and tasty on a hot day for the dog days of summer, we are going to test it today. So we got our bottle here. Gonna get that pop, get it in our little glass, and tell you what's up with the SeaQuench Ale. Boom, big hits off the top, tons of cannon smoke blowing out. Let's see what we've got with this bad boy. Nice and hazy. Of course, we got like Gose action going on here. I guess that's basically what this is, sort of a Gose, right? Maybe malted up a little. Let's give it a little high pour. Wait. So it doesn't smell. Oh, that does taste good. Anywho, since I'm spilling everywhere, let's talk about what this looks like while the beer flows out onto the table. Anywho, it is a golden amber color. Let's tap my dirty glass here so those bubbles go away. It's a golden, hazy amber color. Tons of active bubbles coming up from the top. We had a full, you know, finger and a quarter head there, but it's a Gose. It's tart, sour, so Gose are sour style. And that head doesn't last, especially not when you put that salt in there. But it's a really nice looking sort of beer. You know what? Let's take a look at it. There you go. You get a little closer look. But you know what? Smell is really important, because if you can't smell, you can't taste. Well, not that much anyway. Let's dive up and see, or dive in. That's right. I want to dive up into a beer and see what's up with the aroma. Big lime right up in your grill, almost like if you have a Corona or like an adjunct lager and you put a big hit of lime into it, or maybe like margarita-like. Bit of salinity, kind of like ocean air aroma. Sweet malt. Tons and tons of lime though. Tiny, tiny bit of the coriander in the background, really uber faint. Smells really nice. It smells a lot like a beer with lime in it, or margarita-like, which a lot of Goses come off at, or salted beers with lime, because that's the closest thing that my brainstem has to a memory about it. So let's dive in. Actually, you know what beer kind of smells like this? There's Los Locos that I've had from Epic, and also what smells like this is Sol Sal con Limon, salt with lime. So, anyways, let's digressing. That's what you expect. I'm diving in. Cheers! That is crushable. Wow. Big, big lime. Damn. That is a really refreshing beer. Body's thin, watery. That's what you expect. No alcohol in the aroma, no alcohol in the taste. Up front and present is lime. It says lime on the front using the black preserved limes as well as a lime peel. It's all there, big and bright lime juice. It's sweetened up by the malt. I can taste the Munich in there and that wheat combo. This is a really cool blended beer. It's got a lot of balance to it, and the flavors, you know, don't fight each other. The salinity is very mild in this beer, as is the tartness. The tartness to me seems more driven by the lime than anything else. Zippy carbonation, fairly dry finish on the palate, super clean, super crushable. Now, they're calling this a session sour. could I drink more than one of these? Yeah, you know what? I could drink more than one of these. All Goses, I can't drink more than one of back to back. They're just, I don't know, I get palate fatigue, and after I drink one, I'm not interested in having another one. I could drink another one of these. It's solid. It's, you know, low alcohol, sort of session kind of beer, you know, 4.9 these days in Jack compared to some of the monsters you see on the beer store shelf these days. But super easy to drink. The salt's not too high. The tartness and the bitterness that are going on with the Saaz hops, you know, that lemony Saazness that you get, Saazness, is that a word? That lemony taste you get from Saaz hops is playing well with the lime adjuncts and everything. It's a really well-made tart beer, and I think for what it's saying it is as a session sour, it does accomplish that. So, we've got to grade this beer now. Let me take another drink, make sure I'm not going insane here, and I just wasn't super uber thirsty because I'm all lathered up, but isn't that how you're supposed to drink this kind of beer? All hot and ready for a brew. If you don't like lime, this beer's not for you. If you don't like a little tartness, it's not for you. If you like Corona or maybe Sol or Dos Equis with a bit of lime in them, you're really going to dig this beer. Because I think it doesn't taste artificial. It tastes well made, and I just like it. So, what do we grade a beer like this? Rate Beer's giving it 85, B+ range. Yeah, I get that. Beer Advocate gives us an 83, which is kind of in that B- range. I think that's a little low for what this is. And Untapped is giving this 3.86 caps. Now, these grades may change. This beer was just released, so there's not a lot out there on it, like, you know, number of reviews-wise. But anyways, I think this is definitely a solid B+ to A- beer. If I was drinking this and I wasn't all hot and everything like that and wasn't a hot day, I would give it a B+. Today, on this hot day like this, it's really refreshing and tasty. I'm going with the A-. I think it's really well made, and the reason I would go with the A- the most is because, yes, it is as advertised on the label, and that doesn't happen all the time. So, B+ on a regular kind of day, man, really tasty beer, but I don't know if I want another one. On a hot day, I would definitely drink more than one of these back to back. So, there you have it. Have you had DogFish Head Craft Brewery SeaQuench Ale? Have you done your job thinking globally and drinking locally, supporting the craft beer movement? Because if you have had this beer, I want to know what you know, and I want to know, one, have you been supporting the local breweries? And you know what you think of this beer while you're drinking locally. You know, that's just awesome. Anyways, even if it's not local, if you had this beer, let me know what you think. So, I'm all digressing now. I'm breaking down. I need to finish this beer and get a shower because I feel disgusting at this point. But a little more happy because I have the joy of liquid suds going down my neck. So, to the next DJ BrewTube, thanks a million to each and every one of you for watching. Please remember to rate, comment, subscribe, especially if this is your first time with us, and smash that like button because that, along with, quite possibly a 3 to 6 pack of DogFish Head Craft Brewery SeaQuench Ale puts my happy face on. So, to the next DJ BrewTube, I got nothing but a huge bunch of local drinking love for you, and you know what's coming? Hell yes, a big ass peace out!